of a golden light being.
Okay, so who's the boss?
Soul is the boss. Soul is the boss. The golden being, for example, people said, "Oh, yeah, I do not know. I think I make decision. I develop business. I choose my career in the university. Then I marry a person. I make decisions. But they may not realize when you make decisions, your beloved soul is involved. Your soul said, I like it. Sometimes the soul said, I do not like this idea. That when your soul and your mind align together, the sense is smooth, easier. When you decide something by your head, your soul said, I do not like that. The blockage can be happening very easily. Who blocked you? Your soul blocked you.
Well, so how do you know what your soul wants?
How do you know? You need to open your spiritual channels. I have the book called Soul Communication. I teach it 4 major channels: soul language channel, conversation with the divine, with the spiritual world, third eye channel, and also direct knowing channel. When you do a spiritual practice, open your spiritual channels, then you can connect with the soul. You said, do you like it? The soul said, yes. So. Sometimes I like it very much. Your soul will do a conversation with you. And you can do a conversation with God, with Buddha, Holy Saints. Therefore, there are millions of people in Mother Earth who communicate with the spiritual world for spiritual guidance. You need a special training to open the channels.
So are you equating the soul with spiritual practice? Or communication with the soul with spiritual practice? Yeah,
I think in the public speaking, soul, mind, body, mind, spirit. People think spirit and soul are the different things. I think they are the same thing. They just call A and B. For example, in Buddhist belief system, they believe Buddha. I also studied the Tao. Because everybody, you know the author of Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu, right?
Yes.
One of the highest philosophy. Lao Tzu's teacher Peng Zu, Chinese renowned long life star. He lived 880, very popular in China, and Lao Tzu studied from him. He has lineage. In 2002, in 5th Qigong Congress, I was honored. They gave me a honor like a Qigong Master of the Year. But I met a man, and he sat there. The way he sit there, I know this is a powerful master. I went to him. I found out he was the Peng Zu Lao Tzu lineage, and I was honored he chose me as a former lineage. I started to learn from him at the 2002. It's only 8 years because my whole life background, he readily accepted me as a former lineage of Lao Tzu's teacher, 373, and Tao lineage. That I have learned so many secrets. They have not opened to the public. And I made my commitment in the heart that let me give this secret out to the public. And at 2008, just 2 years ago, when I was in China, God taught me, God said, Zhigang, I will give you new Tao text. You know Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu, very profound Tao Te Ching. God gave me a new Tao text, 75 phrases. Every phrase is 3 or 4 words. It's not article, like a poem. That I wrote out this book, Tao 1, because I'm continuing to write a few more. Tao 1, The Way of All Life, will publish at May 11 by Simon Schuster, Atria.
Wow, so that will be a book to look forward to.
Yes, that book will share divine Tao teaching, what God gave to me, and I was so much touched because I have learned this traditional Tao secret. God made much simpler. will love it. Therefore, I'm going to hold a retreat at May 7 to 16 in Austria. In fact, 500 people, local event already fulfilled.
Is that this year or next year?
This year. We only can hold 500 people in the local event, already fulfilled, but many people now come to live webcast. Just like this, you interview me through the Skype, and I have done this for a few years. People stay at home, wear the comfortable clothes, put a cup of tea on the beside. They can enjoy the Tao retreat.
And how would they do that, Master Shao?
Like this. They come to website, they register. When I open a Tao retreat, they just watch me like this. Through the computer, and in a mountain, I lead a chanting, sacred practice, open spiritual channels, and gain your healing power, and remove the blockages for soul, mind, body. So what I'm teaching, people just like sit here, they practice with me. So therefore, we call live webcast.
You do that every week, don't you? You do
I
a
do
healing?
every week? Yes. In fact, thank you so much for seeing this. Every Saturday, I made my commitment. In fact, I want everybody to know, I started from 2002, beginning on the telephone like this. I have telephone. I give a healing every week remote, beginning 20, 30 people. Now, 1,000 people more every time. Therefore, I never stop free healing. For poor people, for people no money, do not worry. I just give you my love and the light. Every Saturday, you go to Dr. Sha, DRSHA.com. You register. You need a computer. If you do not have a computer, you pick up a phone. You can call me. I have live webcast and a teleconference together to offer this service.
That's wonderful. You know, when you speak, your joy and your light just radiate out. It's so wonderful to see.
Yeah, Mary,